a comprehensive look at trends, fund profiles, and more in Exploring ETFs.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Exploring ETFs. I'm Neena Mishra, and today we are talking about clean energy ETFs. And these ETFs, solar and clean energy ETFs, these are among the best performing ETFs this year after very impressive performance last year as well. And this comes after a very volatile decade for these stocks and ETFs when their performance was mainly dependent on government subsidies and oil prices. But of late, the cost of renewable energy has been falling. That is thanks mainly to continued technological renovation, and that has kind of changed the competitive balance between traditional and renewable energy. Then rising odds of a Biden victory have also boosted these stocks because Biden has pledged to spend over $2 trillion to combat climate change. So that will boost solar, wind power stocks, and electric vehicle makers and the firms which are in electric vehicle supply chain. Then, last but not the least, Tesla is one of the top holdings in many of these ETFs. And as you know, Tesla stock has gone into stratosphere, boosting these ETFs. So let's take a look at three ETFs in the space that have delivered a very impressive performance this year. So the first one we are highlighting today is by Invesco. It's a solar ETF. It's called the Invesco Solar ETF with a very interesting ticker symbol TAN. It holds US and international companies in the solar energy industry, both pure play solar companies and medium play solar companies. But obviously, pure play get a higher rating than medium play solar stocks. Very popular with 1.3 billion in assets. It has an expense ratio of 71 basis points. To learn more about this ETF, we can go to the quote page on Zacks.com, read our research report, articles, and then from there you can go to the external homepage, Invesco web page for this ETF. Now you will see that all these ETFs have a lot of international stocks because solar, wind energy, they are more popular in many other countries around the world than in the US. So you will see that US has about 49% weight in the portfolio, then China, Spain, Germany, Canada, and many other countries. Looking at the top holdings, you will see Sunrun, Solar Edge, First Solar, and Phase Energy, Vibrant Energy. These stocks have done very, very well this year, even though technology and FANG stocks are very popular with investors, but these solar energy stocks have also delivered exceptional performance that has boosted this ETF. Now, the second ETF that we are highlighting is by First Trust. It's called the First Trust Nasdaq Clean Energy ETF, ticker symbol QCLN. It holds US listed companies which are involved in clean energy space, follows a modified market cap weighting scheme. This has an expense ratio of 60 basis points and has over 470 million in assets. Again, to learn more about this ETF, you can go to the quote page on Zacks.com. And from there, the external homepage for the ETF, the First Trust web page for the ETF, you can learn about more details, their methodology, as also top holdings. So as I had mentioned earlier, Tesla has boosted many of these ETFs. The Tesla occupies a 15% weight in this ETF. That is one of the reasons why this ETF has done so well. NIO, which is a Chinese EV maker, that has about 9% weight in the portfolio. Then other solar stocks like Solar Edge and Phase First Solar, they also get top ratings in the portfolio. The third one we are taking a look at is again by Invesco. It's called the Invesco WilderHill Clean Energy ETF, ticker symbol PBW. It holds companies that are in the advancement of clean energy and conservation of clean energy. It follows a modified equal weighting scheme, has an expense ratio of 70 basis points and over 633 million in assets. Again, we can go to the quote page on Zacks.com. And from there, the external homepage for the CTF and learn about more details. You will see that it has a lot of exposure to mid cap and small cap stocks. So it will typically be more volatile than your broad market ETFs. Looking at the top holdings, you will see Vivint Solar, Sunrun, NEO, Tesla, Workhorse, SunPower, all all stocks with exceptional performance this year. That is why the ETF has also done very well. Now, on the last slide, I have the comparative performance versus the S&P 500 index. So you will see that the solar ETF is up more than 80% this year. The first trust product is up more than 70%, and the other Invesco product is up more than 65%, whereas the S&P 500 is up just about 7-8% this year. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out zacks.com/promo for an interesting offer, and I'll see you next week.